Introducing your next lucky t-shirt. Courtesy of Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day.
Fixed now.
There you go.
Step it up with the bike rails. What's happening?
How was it coaching special teams a little bit today?
What? You saw that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. You know, yeah, like I said the other day, you know, we've got some talented coaches. Coach Springer has been around, knows what we want from last year. I've done it a while. Me and obviously Coach Banks and I have been together, and so, you know, we just install a couple things today: field goal block, and little punt. But want to get started with that and keep our installation going, so that we can get some evaluation later on in the week.
What do you hope to accomplish on the first day of practice?
You know, there's a couple things. You want to get lined up, right? You know what I mean? You know, there's going to be plenty of mistakes. You'd like to get the older guys in a situation where you're not having a bunch of alignment mistakes. Does that make sense? There's going to be some technique errors. There's going to be some you know, missed assignments. But from an alignment standpoint, the first day you'd like to get your formations right offensively, get set defensively in the right places, and then you know, with some motions or shifts, be able to adjust to those, and then, you know, our base stuff, be able to do that, and then incorporate some of the young guys, you know, that just try to get them a little less wide-eyed, but you know, so it was okay. It was all right.
Is there a young guy or two that stood out to you the first day?
No, you know, first day, yeah. So I was out there trying to figure out who was who in numbers. You know, you look at them. We got, it's the same thing every year now. First day, the old guys change numbers. You know, I was looking out there and I was like, who in the hell's number 8? Boy, that guy looks good. Where did he come from? You know, it's Justin Dunning. So he didn't look right out there. He looked really big and way back there in the back. So, you know, you got those guys, and then the new guys. You know, so for some of them, like Justin, he's really kind of a new guy right now from spring, and the guys that we got back, you know, from spring football, Richard Moore, all the linebackers running around out there, and Laka looked good. Just a bunch of those guys that maybe we didn't see in the spring, and then obviously Donovan Wilson and the guys that missed a bunch of spring ball, and so, you know, those are the guys I really kind of paid attention to today, because they missed spring football. They lined up, came back, did a nice job today, and it was good to see those guys back.
Speaking of Dunning, we saw him play maybe a period or so working out with the linebackers. Is that
no? Nope. No. He's back there. He spent as much time, you know, unless you want to call Donovan Wilson a linebacker. So it's the same deal. So stop trying to make him into something y'all want.
Some in the box training.
No, I mean, it's like I explained all summer, right? Our depth at linebacker is not nearly the issue when you have Donovan Wilson and Justin Dunning as playing nickel. So, as I said before, whoever that third linebacker is going to be, is going to have to be a hell of a player to get one of those two guys. Get, first of all, Donovan Wilson off the field, and then, you know, those guys are competing. You know, Richard Moore showed up today. He's doing well. So we've got some guys, some interchangeable parts there, but I think that creates another depth situation. And then, you know, can give us some flexibility with Justin Evans. You know, so, you know, if you know, with Donovan and Justin, we could still play nickel. You know, if something were to happen to give Justin Evans a rest and free, or moving Armani back there and we've got some interchangeable parts back there in the secondary by getting Justin ready to go at strong or strong and nickel.
Obviously, you're helping with special teams this week, but are you paying maybe closer attention to the offensive line than you normally would?
Do a little bit of both. No, I mean, it's, you know, we pay attention to everything.
Right.
You guys act like what I just sit around and do nothing.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You know, I mean, we watch video. We got coaches here that pay attention. You know, we do a lot of different things. So, you know, Chris Smith has been here for a while. He understands what we want. He coached the bowl game and we won. as the offensive line coach a couple of years ago. So, you know, he's done a nice job. And, you know, the installation we got in today, which is good. You know, we benefit, as I've said before, football's changed a little bit because the installation, so much of that is done in the summer with us. You know, we meet with our guys 3 times a week, about a half hour on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and go through the installation 2 or 3 times. And so the technique part, all that, you know, he's been through spring football with our coaches, and he knows what we want. And you know, you know, sure we're down a couple coaches, but you know, we got to keep going.
Couple more.
With the O-line after spring and coming into fall, how do you feel about what you have both in your first group and from a depth standpoint on the O-line?
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I think what I said, Sam. I think people have shortchanged this group because, you know, you look at the deal and it says starts. Yeah, it's down there, but both the young guards just rotated time last year. I mean, period. So Illuminor started the bowl game. Really, the only guy who hadn't played in football is the center. That's it. Cody's been playing since he's a freshman on and off, either a tight end or been a third guy or different numbers on. Hell, he didn't even know it half the time. He had a different 80 number on last year. He was playing as a power tight end. So, you know, he's been in the game. These guys, they understand it. And sure, it's going to be a little bit different for him, but the only guy who hasn't played is Eric McQuaid out of that first group. And then, you know, the second group was talent, really talent, and big. You know, in this group, I think if you go across and look at us across the board, it's probably as big as we've been in athletic. Because, you know, Avery's 308 today, which is about what we had. You know, McCoy's certainly bigger than we've had at center. Illuminor's in the 325 area. You know, the 2 young guys, Landfair, you know, those 2 guys have been over 300 pounds since they've been here. So, you know, and you look at Coda Martin now, he's up over 300 and something too. So we've got size, we've got athletic ability, and, you know, these guys they'll be fine.
Well, what kind of impact would it have for linebackers to play one this year together and also step up? Is that what impact does that have for the defensive play?
It's got to have. If they play well, we got to be better. You know, we got guys that, like I've said before, you know, we got to be better at stopping the run. And everybody knows that, and you know, that's not all on the linebackers either. And we play guys close to the line of scrimmage. You know, our nickel and our safety. You know, everybody says, well, it's not good when your nickel or your safety leads the team in tackles. Well, guess what? If he's playing the linebacker position, which either we're spinning Armani down or we're spinning Donovan Wilson down, they need to make tackles. And that's been the way this defense has been for a while.
Is there any update on Rakeem Boyd?
No. I'll have an update tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach.
There you go.
Coach.
Thank you.